Welcome to Ace in the Roll, and today it is just going to be me and Skelly, since he has been knocked unconscious by a curse laid upon him by Commander Artos of the Western Garrison. Now, just to lay down some stakes here, that Mega here does not previously know, he can take damage and die during this, even though it's in his head.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
I didn't do
fun,
nothing.
huh?
I
So,
didn't do nothing.
don't die.
I.
So, Skelly, the last thing you would see is as you are beheading Commander Artos, his hand, covered in that black, dripping, void-like liquid, reaches up and goes over your face, and as the hand drops to the ground as Commander Artos dies, you feel your vision start getting blurry, and you fall to the ground, and your vision goes black.
Yes. My non-existent eyes get a little blurry. I go night-night.
Yeah, you may not have eyes, but you still have vision, and it went blurry. But...
Wait. Question.
yeah.
In the normal D&D episode, doesn't Skelly just not sleep? How am I asleep right now?
So how magical sleep and normal sleep work for Skelly is, I'm going to quickly explain that because I feel like this is actually something I should answer on camera too. So anytime you take a long rest, we'll just say that because you're a magical skeleton, you essentially just regenerate during long rests. But it takes you essentially during a period of inactivity that is similar to sleep to do that. Almost like a dormant state. So that's essentially how we'll run that, so it works like sleep.
I'm ready, Sir Archer.
Okay. As you awake, you find yourself on a battlefield. Other skeletons, exactly like you, run into battle, some being destroyed by what seem to be blue-cloaked figures wielding magic, and various warriors that don't seem to be part of any single army, but seem to all be fighting as one, regardless. You can see a man with fiery and black armor standing on a rock above the carnage below, where you are, pointing his mighty, burning sword towards the opposing army. And you would know this to be your creator. And I'm going to throw up the character design, which Mega has already seen this character design, but I'll throw that up on screen.
My father, Arsen.
I'll just send it to you as well, just so you can remember what it looks like. But,
Oh, yeah.
what do? You are in the middle of this battle. What do you want to do?
Well, I'm assuming this is, PS, pre-sleep. So I'm gonna go find one of them and try to kill him, obviously.
Just some soldier? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, you see a couple soldiers up ahead, and as you start running toward them, you see multiple skeletons in front of you get shattered by the mace of a large bugbear man. Which, you know what a bugbear looks like. It's like I'll send you a picture. But, you see this large bugbear man wielding a mace who just pretty much smashed through a couple of the skeletons in front of you. He doesn't seem to be looking directly at you, as he just lets out a roar and just kicks one of the skeletons back, shattering their ribcage in a single blow.
No, bro, they broke his funny bone. No.
What do you want to do?
Well, first I'm going to insert a sad trombone noise in the video.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just leave that as the sound effect instead of adding one. So you want to fight him, or do you want to run?
I decide I am going to turn around, and I'm going to run away.
Okay, I'm going to need you to make a dex save.
What do I have to roll for?
So just give me a d20.
D20? Got it. I got you.
And we'll see if you're able to dodge this mace that's getting swung directly towards you.
I am not. It hits me. It hits
what
me
is it? Did you get a natural one? You get hit so hard. You are going to immediately take 3 bludgeoning damage, except
Ooh.
you have double bludgeoning damage. So you're going to take 6, which is 60% of your health. You have 4 HP remaining as you get thrown back into the crowd and into the mud. And you can see that this landscape around you looks to have been a forest and is very wet because you could tell there was snow on the ground when this battle started. But now the trees around it are ablaze or just turned to ash, and the ground is just covered in mud and wet ash. And it is just a very abysmal landscape around you. And there are skeletons running past you into battle, some kicking up mud onto you as they go past.
I want to run back to home base to recover for a few seconds after getting crushed by a maze.
Okay, as you run, you can see lightning striking some of the skeletons around you, and they just get obliterated the moment it hits them.
Yeah,
and you can
because
see,
you guys are very fragile. I don't know how I just didn't die.
you can look down at your chest plate and it is severely crushed inward. You just got a lucky hit. So you're able to run.
Can I run the arson?
Yeah, he would be actually a little bit behind where your position was. So yeah, you can start running back toward him. And you can see there is someone facing off against him directly. Someone in very different armor, someone in blue armor with like very ragged dark blue robes fluttering around them in the wind that look similar to the other cultists.
And I want to try to help Arson fight this guy.
So you can see, this is what you see. I'll throw it up on the screen for anyone watching. And yes, I did base the helmet design off of my profile picture in Minecraft character because I need the design.
Oh, is that Sir Archer 777?
It is based off of that design. Because
dude, I'm a big fan of the Sir Archer 777 channel.
Name your top 20 favorite videos.
That one video where he did that one thing in Minecraft.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay, well, yeah, you see this guy pretty much just battling it out toe to toe with Arson at the moment.
Oh.
And Arson seems to be losing. You're able to get about like 10 feet away from him now. You're kind of pushing through skeletons trying to get to him that are running the opposite direction.
I think again, thanks. You know what? Maybe I'm not gonna do that. Some of the higher up skeletons actually know what they're doing. I'm gonna go find them. I'm gonna go find help.
As you turn to flee, you see that blue armored figure get kicked square in the chest and slide and get knocked backwards sliding, so he actually ends up in front of where you're running. And you see him stand up, not really paying attention to you, and he's going to make an attack on you.
What did I do?
You're in his way.
Poor little skeleton.
Does a 27 hit your armor? I don't know why I'm even asking. Yeah, 27 hits your armor class. You have a 16 armor class. You feel this frozen spear go directly across your face, right up along one of your eyes, making a deep cut and leaving it like blue and like it almost feels like frozen in blue. Just a blue mark. Ice. Yeah, a blue mark across your face over one of your eyes. And as you're just knocked back by that, you're going to take another 3 damage.
God.
You are at 1 HP. I will warn you, you can most certainly die during this.
Can I run to like the home cave and try to heal?
Yes, you can. You can try and flee.
I'm gonna flee to the cave. I don't want to die.
Yeah, behind you, you can hear a deep just scream as you can hear Arson's voice screaming behind you in pain.
No, my father.
Do you want to turn back and look, or keep? No, you can keep running and you can keep running and look, or you can just run as fast as you can away.
Can I just like yell? Can I just yell?
Sure, you can yell. What do you want to yell?
Arson, are you okay?
You do not.
need a...
You don't get a response. There's
Oh.
nothing. And you
Well,
do.
see, I'm gonna go keep running back to the cave. I am out.
Okay. Yeah, around you, you can see more lightning striking, and someone lands nearby, not in your path this time, and just more bones go flying, and you actually see some skeletons starting to like, seeming like they're almost starting on fire, like ash and sparks seem to start on their like bones. And some of them are starting to like fall to the ground and disintegrate around you.
Well, I'm gonna continue running.
And also, by the way, the person you saw land on the ground with the lightning looks about like that. There is a fourth character design in the 10 minutes this episode has gone on.
God,
We've got our artist working overtime today, which is me. And yes, I was working overtime on these. But, yeah. So, as you run away, you can see that it seems like the battle is definitely stopping behind you. Like, you hear less and less noise of commotion. And as you just like flee back down into the cavern, you can see some other skeletons who had the same idea. And a lot of them are currently disintegrating and like stumbling and barely making their way, and like reaching out towards you to help them.
Oh, I got you. I won't let you die.
You want to try and grab one?
Yeah, I do.
You grab one of them. Make a strength check. So roll me a d20 real quick.
Yeah, I got you.
To see if you can drag this skeleton to safety.
I got 18. I think that's good enough.
Yeah, that's 21 because it's +3. So yeah, you can certainly you get him up, and you're pulling him along. You can see his legs are starting to get that like fiery effect around them, and are starting to almost turn to dust and ash as you try and get him towards the entrance.
What's your name?
He doesn't respond to you. As you can see, his face is turning to that ash as well. And he's starting to slip out of your grasp. Don't leave me
alone. Don't leave me alone, please.
Okay. Make a dexterity saving throw again.
7 or d20?
Yep. We're going to see if you can jump into this cave fast enough with this guy. Or you can try and drop him.
I got a 1.
Okay. As you try and get toward the entrance to this cave, you can see it just gets blasted with lightning. And you see the rocks fall and crush the first few of the skeletons that were making inside. And it doesn't look like there's an entrance in right now.
Oh no.
You can see that the forces that were opposing you seem to be almost unmatched now and just finishing off the last few who are still around. And the one in your hands, like, his arm bones are just turning to dust, and he starts to slip out of your grasp.
No, I was gonna save him.
What do you want to do? This is your choice. Whatever you want to try.
I don't know. I'm at 1 HP. I'm cornered. There's not much I can do.
You could lay down and die.
Okay, here's the idea. I run to the middle of the battlefield and just lay down and play dead. That's the plan.
You're pretty much near the middle of the battlefield still, I'd say.
Alright, then I'm just gonna go to a pile of dead skeletons and just...
Yeah, you kind of drop to your knees and lay on the ground, and you feel the ash of the skeleton you were carrying fall on top of you and almost obscure you beneath the ground.
Oh.
And you can just kind of see through like the ash and dirt around you as that blue armored figure slams that spear down on the ground, and ice shoots across the ground, and your vision is completely obscured as the ice goes across your vision. And that is pretty much it. I said it would be a mini episode, and I was not lying.
So I watched my friends die. My god. My little god that summoned me. My father die.
Well, I mean, you didn't watch him die. You did hear him die.
die, but I heard him die. That's for... That explains the blue mark, eh?
Yeah. Now
Piece
you
of
have.
ice that just never melted.
It's not ice. It's more permanent than that. But I'm not going to be able to explain that to you just yet.
Oh my God, I can't do this.
You know, some would say that maybe it saved you, because you're the only one who didn't die.
That's true. That's true. So, question: I don't think it exploded. Did they also just turn to dust?
Yeah, you saw the rest of the skeletons pretty much just turn to dust as they
Wouldn't
got
that
in.
mean I'm just that one skeleton just laying in the field? Just
You were
there.
obscured by the ash, and then when the guy put down the ice, you were completely obscured.
Oh.
But yeah, that is
Bro.
the end of our episode for today. If there's any last things Mega wants to say before we wrap up our little mini
Go
session.
check out my Twitter. Give me the 20 likes on one post so Skelly can get a pair of buckled naked kicks.
Don't do that. Okay, bye.
I want to